Alright, what's up guys? So, Police Watch has uploaded a video titled Wild Scene Unfolds as Teen Shoplifter's Friend Tries to Run Over a Cop. I'm like, dang bro, what do you got going on in your... See, that's somebody where I'm like, either Grand Theft Auto done had too much of an effect on you, or you don't realize the consequences of running over a cop. I'm like, that's even something that I avoided doing when playing Grand Theft Auto. And I'm like, fam, this is a video game. So why would I want to do something like that in real life? Yeah, that's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, bro, you don't need to be out and about on the streets, because the thing is this, if you're that careless with a cop's life, I can only imagine how you'll be with anybody else's life. So yeah, that's just one of those things where I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm like, it's probably for the best. Like, he needs to be monitored 24/7 at all times, because yeah, he's a menace. He's a menace to society, you know. So no, let's go ahead and get into this video. Make sure, if you guys haven't, go subscribe to Police Watch for more videos like this. And with that being said,
don't move.
An ordinary shoplifting call turned into a life or death struggle. An officer caught in a battle he never saw coming.
That's crazy. And it's like, you willing to kill a cop just to steal some clothes? Like, I'm like, fam, my thing is this: if you're struggling that much to where you are putting yourself in a situation where you're now putting a cop's life in danger, yeah, fam, it's something where I'm like, you don't need to be out on the streets. You know, it's like, lock that man up, man, woman, whoever, lock them up in prison, you know. But my thing is this: if it gets to that point where, yes, you are shoplifting, they're like, it's a mom and daughter tag team. Okay, so I'm like, all right, so yeah, she don't need to be out and about and things. But anyways, but it's like, fam, like, it's okay. Well, okay, it's not okay to be in a struggling situation, but I feel like people would understand and they would try to help you out versus, oh, let me get myself in more trouble and try running over a cop. Like, I don't get that.
Like 14 times in the last 2 hours. It's absolutely worse. I don't know. Sorry, Target. Yeah, no, I literally have so much today.
There's two more in here.
Our team in here that come in and...
Okay. If you want to, we could at least just, if they don't take anything today, we could at least trespass them, and we could identify them. How much?
I never seen no store like
Hello.
this. It's like a...
Hi.
I'm Officer
Like a Red
Sanchez,
Ross?
Santa Fe PD. Need to have a conversation with you, okay?
Okay.
Apparently you've been shoplifting from here. Do you have anything on you right now that's not yours?
I have nothing. There's nothing.
Is there anything in your bag?
Nope. I have
What else?
some trash.
Okay. So, let's go and have a conversation. Where's your daughter at?
My daughter.
The one that's with you, or whoever's with you.
I don't have any kids,
have
and
no
I'm
one
not.
with you?
I'm not with anybody.
Okay.
I came in on my own.
Okay. Do you
It's
have an
like,
ID?
fam, do you not realize there's like cameras, there's witnesses? Like, if they see you conversating and you walking in with a person, it's like, okay, they like, you just, my thing is this: I ain't never went to a business and became like best friends, or was like knew of a person within seconds of walking into a store. It's like, yeah, you had to have known that person beforehand, which is most like. And then on top of that, if like, don't let the daughter look like her too. If they show the daughter and the daughter look just like her, it's like, so you just got a random young woman that just so happened to be having a conversation with you, walking in with you at the same time, and both y'all getting out the same car, wherever you guys came from. It's like, yeah, oh, and let me guess, where I'm like, where y'all addresses at? I'm like, oh, you guys have the same address, or you just unaware of each other? It's like, lady,
So
get
I
out
said,
of
you
here
should
with
be a
that.
trespass, okay? So you're not welcome here anymore.
Okay. I do believe that I am being confused with somebody else.
Maybe. I mean, it's unfortunate, but...
Yeah, and if
Just
that
don't-
is the case,
don't-
I'm like, all right, I'm not going to shop around here no
Where's
more.
it? Right here? Okay.
Everything is over there.
Okay, sounds good. Come on. We're not here to argue. We're gonna identify you, and then you're gonna be trespassed. They don't want your service anymore. So we're gonna go to the front of my vehicle.
Was that... That's crazy. Did all that.
Now you're going to
and still
jail.
got caught.
Now you're going to jail.
I'm sorry, sir.
Stop.
I just want to skate. Stop, please.
Stop.
Stop, please.
Stop resisting.
No, I'm not trying to resist. I swear.
Stop
No,
resisting. Stop resisting.
That's probably when they had the one had walked up and was asking the cashier manager, whoever it was, a question, was probably scoping out that cop to just see what they were talking about. And I guess they just wasn't having a conversation where that individual could have reported back to the mom and daughter and been like, hey, they here for you guys and stuff for stealing and things. So yeah, that's why they ended up getting caught in their tracks. But anyways, like,
Stop resisting.
how you gonna be a scout and you ain't even a good scout?
I'm outside with the door here.
Dang.
Get away. Hey, come over here. Hey, she's just trying to hit me with the car.
And it's like, damn, what if you end up hitting the girl, the daughter, whoever the person is?
Don't f***ing move!
That's crazy.
Black Honda Nissan just tried to run over 202. Get out of the car!
Are they still just? I think that person, whoever that person was, they had to have been. They have to be high.
Over there. I got you covered.
They have to be high because
Backing up again.
even when they were just walking up asking the manager questions, they seem out of it. So it's like, yeah, they something wrong with them. High or crazy.
Move!
See, it was like, there's the Ross. I'm like, what is it, like
Right
Red
there,
Ross
going
next
towards
door
you.
or
They just tried to
something?
hit 202. They're taking a right towards Famous Footwear. Now they're going towards Panera. They're going towards Zafrana. No lights, black Honda. I got you. Give me your f***ing hands.
No, I'm okay.
Give me your f***ing hands. I'm not asking if you're okay. She was encouraging another girl to
No, I'm
to
not
ram me, dude.
I won't resist anymore.
Santa Fe, start us.
I won't resist.
You have anything on you?
No.
Anything to poke me, stick me, cut me, or hurt
No.
me? Any weapons?
No, I'm just...
Is your partner okay?
Yeah, he's fine. Thank you. Hey, sir, do me a favor. Hang out. I need to talk to you. I'll put her in my car.
Probably like a witness statement.
He ran out when she ran out and jumped in the car. And I was watching.
Can you move my hair on my face?
No.
I wasn't trying to steal in the store. Like, what?
Get in.
Or TJ Maxx, okay.
Danny, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
You sure?
So I was right there. She ran right there. She was getting close. She was trying to get close enough for her to jump into the thing, but I wouldn't let her.
Were you standing right here?
No, I was sitting right here. So she was right there. She was holding, and she was trying to go inside.
Yeah, I watched him when they ran out. You chased her, and I saw the other one jump in the other car there. So.
Can I
was
see
just
your
sitting
ID, sir?
there.
Can I talk to
Oh,
you?
I got my license.
Yeah, that's fine. No worries. Thank you for talking to me.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Almost shot that person.
Dude, I was gonna shoot,
I thought you were. Because
So-
he kept trying to hit him, dude.
but I had a homegirl with one arm, so I was like, oh man,
And
what do I
that's the
do?
thing, people don't be realizing, like, that's a dangerous game, because it's like, okay, then let's say the cop think that the girl that they were trying to handcuff, like, he thinks that she's trying to grab for his weapon because she doesn't want her. It sounded like she was saying babe, so maybe that might be, I don't know, girlfriend, boyfriend, whoever, but anyways. But yeah, it's like she goes and grabs for the cop's gun, and then he turns and shoots her. It's like, regardless, that could have been a just straight up death situation, and I don't think people realize that. So it's like, fam, yeah, if you see your significant other getting arrested, because I know people are gonna probably be like, oh, I love my significant other, I ain't gonna just let them get arrested by the cops. I'm like, yeah, and it's gonna be one of those things where it's like, do you want your significant other, I guess, you know, see you bailing them out, or see you being put in a casket? You choose. But yeah, it's like, people, a relationship, it shouldn't require unwanted bullets and things, you know. So, but anyways,
So that's why I scooted this way.
Sorry, brother.
No, you're good. You're good.
I know. I would tell her, "Where's your partner at? Where's your partner?"
If I would have been a direct threat, I would have dropped her and I would have just slung heat at her. I appreciate you, sir.
Okay, no problem. When this person went in, I was like, they pants all down here, and I'm like, they're up to something. And I was watching when when you say it was a girl.
It was a girl. It was the one that said, "Hey, can I get a mask? Do you have a mask?" That was her.
It was her.
Yeah.
It was her.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's the one that went in and stopped right there. And
Don't have
asked me.
video.
I was watching the whole
Don't
time.
have video of
dude.
her.
I was watching the whole time. Then all of a sudden, I saw both of them bust out, and you busted and got that one. And the
Yeah,
other
no,
one
that was her.
The other one just jumped in the car right here. It didn't have a window. Had a black sheet over the back window.
My car was slamming. Well, she hit my car. If I would have been there,
She'd have got you.
it's like all that for some
all right?
clothes.
Yeah, I'm good. We can walk in. We're here for a welfare check.
Or
associate
whatever
walks
they
in
were
like, hey,
stealing.
those two are shoplifters. Then I told him, well, you have the right to trespass, and we'll just trespass them and get out of here. So one of them walked this way. Right away, she confrontational. She goes, I already put everything back. I put everything back. I was like, cool. Just come out with me. We're just gonna be trespassing and be let go. Yeah. Sounds good. As soon as we walk, she takes running. I catch her up to by where the front of my vehicle is, and I handcuff her. Right. But she's so skinny, so small. I really wanted to hurt her. She's just resisting, and then she starts yelling for someone, so for a backup. And then all of a sudden, I see this black car. I kind of find right here, and I see the car going one time. I don't know how many times she goes back and forward, and then one of the times she ends up hitting my vehicle. I made it over here. She's hanging on. She's trying to get that girl inside to take off. I'm holding on. That's why I'm trying to radio for backup. Sanchez finally comes in. She sees him. She takes off, and then she goes to the right, and then she goes that way. Because I forget, there was another cop car coming from Best Buy area. This way.
Okay. And then, so what was she doing here? She turned in or what? Like, this was the front of her car, like the right front?
The right, yes. So the right, I want to say right front or right side.
How did she end up here? Where did she take her over there?
Yeah, like I said, all I see is this car go boom. I was like, holy. So that's why I scooted over to that side. And I had kind of this cover.
I think if she would have hit that cop, I think the one cop that came running outside definitely would have shot her.
So I ran out. This guy's telling me that they're trying to run over Danny. I see the car here. Right. It's back. It pulls forward and then it backs in again. Point at the car. I said, get out of the car. They pull forward. They park right there in front of Ross. And then whatever unit was coming from like Best Buy or whatever, they saw their lights and they took off. They booked it.
Okay. You didn't get hit?
No.
Not even your own car?
No. You have another one in there?
She said, yeah.
Like this group?
Yeah.
Come on,
That'd be crazy if it was like a separate shoplifting. They think, all the cops, they all focused on that, and so let it just go in there. I'm like, nah, it's like, fam, you don't see what's going on outside. I'm like, you guys just walk right past that and said, yeah, we still gonna shoplift. I mean, come on now.
Say one thing?
Go ahead.
Can you ask the lady with the glasses to like look at the cameras?
I will.
She just came and talked to me. She said I had a TJ Maxx bag, another bag, this bag, that bag, and
Okay.
like I've been in here for less than 30 minutes.
I
These
understand.
are the bags that I came in with.
I understand.
And you looked in them. There's nothing from their
I
store.
agree. Regardless of the fact, if they don't want to do business with you,
No,
as a private
I
business, they have that
understand.
right.
I understand that.
Were you with the other two girls that just took off running outside?
No. And I know why she thinks I was, because that little girl stopped me and asked me a question. She said, what are you doing? Because I know her from, I'm going to say, an ex-best friend.
What's her name?
I couldn't even tell you her name. If you give me a minute, I might be able to think of it.
So let's step outside real quick, though.
Okay. Honestly, like, though, I can't.
Okay. Real quick. Hold on. Is any of these your guys' bags? There's full of stuff in them.
Oh, they're stuck in there?
Yeah, no, not like your guys'
My
stuff. It's
stuff.
her stuff.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah, this
Okay,
is
let's
an
go.
old dirty bag.
So,
you know.
like I said, is if they want you
This
to
is
trespass,
an
we
old
gotta
dirty
trespass.
bag.
I mean, yeah, my thing is this. I'm like, if it's a situation where if I go into a store and they want me trespassing, I'm like, all right, fine. I'm like, there's other places I could do business. I'm like, you ain't bothering me. It's like, yeah, I guess it's an inconvenience. I came up here to do business, but yeah, that's just something where I'm like, I've said that before, where I'm like, if I ain't got the money to go out and buy whatever it is I'm getting, I'm like, I'm not going to be inside that store. You guys won't see me until I, yes, I have the money to get whatever it is that I'm trying to get and stuff. So, yeah, it's just something where I'm like, I wish a lot of people follow that philosophy, but yeah, they end up in these videos, and then you get some people that just catch strays and they just bystanders, and I genuinely believe her. I feel like that, yeah, she probably wasn't even in there stealing, but she, knew of the girl, the person seen them talking, and then just thought, yeah, they were all in there. It's like, yeah, them two were stealing, so she most likely stealing too. So it's messed up that she got caught in the middle of it, but anyways.
Just hang out right here by this trash can. I'm going to do the paperwork and then I'm going to sign it for you, okay?
She has an attitude which is unnecessary.
Okay,
completely.
so how did you get involved with this girl right here?
I didn't. She
Yeah,
just
but
said,
what
what's
happened
up? They
with
think that she's my daughter. I don't even have kids.
The girl that just ran out?
I guess.
And they believe that.
I know. I feel like a parent wouldn't talk like that about their kid and stuff. Like and then plus on top of that, it's just, I don't know. maybe she didn't see what was going on, but I feel like anybody would be like, okay, like my kid's out there running and stuff, so yeah, let me go and see what's going on. But it's like the whole time she was in there, so it's like, yeah, I just feel like they definitely ain't her daughter. But yeah, dang, that's just messed up. You know, she just got caught in the middle of it. They should have started off with the first two. I guess, like, yeah, they just, you know, whoever the cops like went up to first, and then that's how these body cam videos work and things. But dang, that's just messed up on her part, where it's like she got caught in the middle of this, and it's like, fam, I ain't even did nothing. So yeah, I guess, you know, go next door, go to work. Because, yeah, it looked like a roster there. I didn't know TJ Maxx had that many clothes. I guess I don't go in TJ Maxx enough to see, but anyway.
This officer said, where's your daughter, right? You said, where was your daughter, or who's your daughter?
You're lying to me.
I'm not lying to you. About
Because she just
what?
timed you out.
About what?
That you're supposed to walk out with them. So what's happening here?
No. Absolutely not. I told her no. She said, are you going to walk out with your stuff? I said, no, I pay for my stuff. And she goes, oh, it's like that.
Come here. You're trespassed for 3 years from this location, okay?
That's
If
fine.
you come back, you are going to jail.
Okay.
Okay? Do me a favor, sign right there.
Thank you.
I apologize for this. Sorry for this.
Yeah.
What's your name, ma'am?
Angelica?
Do you have an ID?
No.
You have no ID?
No.
How old are you? I'm sorry?
19.
Where do you live at, Angelica?
It's like, fam, it's like 19 years old. I'm like, fam, get a job. I'm like, I had to say, like, because I kind of was working, doing content creating stuff. I'm like, fam, there's so many different things you could get into at the age of 19. But I'm just saying, like, stealing, nah, fam. It's like, go get you a work at TJ Maxx. I'm like, I don't know how the pay is there, but I'm like, rather than stealing, I'm like, work there. You know, I feel like that would be a lot easier. Yeah, my thing is this: when was the last time somebody was just doing their job at TJ Maxx, minding their own business, doing things by the law, not stealing, not trying to pull a fast one over by anybody that worked there and things? I don't know. But overall, though, it's like, yeah, somebody is there on legitimate business. When was the last time you hear somebody on some legitimate business with TJ Maxx getting arrested? I ain't never heard of it. I ain't never heard of it any other. I ain't never been arrested at my old job or even with content creating. Why? Because I know I am not going to do stuff that is going to put me, my life, it's going to put other people in jeopardy. It's like, I ain't going to put my career in jeopardy, because I'm like, I'm doing good to where I ain't got to go out and do stuff like that. So yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, fam, like, sit down and think about your life. Do you want to be known as the girl that's out here shoplifting, or the one that's all like, you started a business at 19? I'm saying, it's like, I would rather see that than to be all like, oh, I got caught up in a shoplifting video on YouTube at 19. It's like, man, come on now.
What's your address in Albuquerque?
I'm homeless.
You're homeless? Okay.
I've been booked in MDC once. I don't know my situation.
You've been booked in MDC once?
Yeah.
Who arrested you?
Don't remember. It was like 2 years ago.
That's how long ago?
2 years ago.
2 years ago? Well, that's a lie, because they wouldn't take you.
I guess like just some quick business tips or something. I don't know. I'm not a business expert, but I'm just saying, I guess in a situation like that, I would do what I can to just, you know, make some extra money. So if it's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, going into businesses and being like, hey, if you guys can like just pay me under the table and I just break down some boxes or just do a little bit of work, or yeah, just go in there, just ask for a job application. My thing is this: I feel like that if they see that you're trying, then they'll be like, you know what, let's give them a chance. Don't mess that chance up. But yeah, do that. Get you a phone. You can start you a business right from your phone. Like, there's so many different ways of starting a business. But I'm saying, like, I was just telling my friend that he wants to create a YouTube channel about cars. And I'm like, fam, TikTok and Instagram. I'm like, besides YouTube, post on TikTok and Instagram. I guarantee and I promise you, it's all like, your career would elevate a lot faster if you market yourself and things. So yeah, it's just one of those things where it's all like, and the crazy thing about it's like, anybody can go viral on TikTok. I don't know how many times I had videos go viral on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. I'm trying to think, Facebook. It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, you know, I ain't had tweets go viral. Like, it's just something where it's like, you are like, you could start a business directly off of your phone. So it's something where it's like, you can make a TikTok doing whatever, post that same video on YouTube. I'm saying, wait till the views and all that stuff, you know, builds up so we can make some money. And then, yeah, you know, you chilling and you ain't gotta worry about stuff like this, you know? Yeah, you might not be the next Mr. Beast, but at least you'll be somebody, but not, you know, on the wrong type of videos on the internet and things. But anyway.
The ADC at 17.
No, I'm not. I'm 19.
Yeah, you said you're 19 and it was 2 years ago. You don't go to jail at 17.
1 year ago. My bad.
It's in your best interest to just be honest.
I'm being honest with you. I just got confused about last time here 2 years ago.
All right, Mr. In handcuffs, so I have to read you your rights, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. Yes. Do you understand the rights I advised you?
Yes.
Okay, so what are you doing today?
My family, I'm homeless. My family's on the streets. My house was boosted.
Okay.
Just so I could see my brothers and
I understand.
pay for my room.
I understand. So you were shoplifting inside?
No. You see the cameras I did.
How are you going to pay for everything? Let's not start lying to each other, okay? This is not my first day on the job. You just
it's like, if you wasn't doing anything, then what did you run for? It's you obviously did something. I'm like, because my thing is this. It's like, okay, if it wasn't stealing, then it had to have been another crime, because you ain't gonna just be running from the cops for no reason and stuff. So yeah, it's just one of those things. It's like, I know if a cop approaches me and I know I ain't do nothing, I'm like, okay, well, what's the problem? What's the issue? Because I'm like, whatever it is, check the cameras, check witnesses, check any and everything, check my phone location, like ping that if you need to see where exactly. Well, I don't think it works like that, but I'm saying do what you gotta do so I can prove my innocence. Because I'm like, yeah, bruh, it's like, I know I ain't do whatever it is that you're accusing me of, but yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, if a store is accusing me of stealing and I'm like, okay, you guys check my, do I need to strip? Because I'm like, I'm saying, I know I ain't got nothing on me to show that I'm stealing. So yeah, it's just one of those things where it's all like, yeah, it's like, do what you guys gotta do, but it's like, I know I'm not in this store stealing, but if I get trespassed, I'm like, all right, it's whatever. I'm like, I'll take my business elsewhere and things. But anyways,
told me that your hustle is boosting. Okay.
Yes, I was going to shoplift.
You were going to shoplift in there. Okay. Yeah, because your girlfriend went in and warned you that we were outside.
Yes.
Yes. You were just going to get trespassed. That's all this was.
I was just
Stop.
scared.
Listen. I don't care. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. I know it's hard being on the streets. I know more than most. I was on the streets from 16 to 18. I understand, but it's not an excuse. There's a million other things you could be doing besides stealing shit. All right?
I don't have my family.
Doesn't matter. I don't have family.
My brothers.
I don't have family. I don't even have brothers. You're barking up the wrong tree for sympathy. You're not gonna get none from me. What's your girlfriend's name?
Sosa.
Sosa? Is that her street name? Is that her last name? What is that?
Street name.
Her street name? What?
yeah, I'm like, yeah, what's her government name? It's like, do you know how many people got a street name where it's most likely 1 million people got the same street name? I'm like, fam, Chief Keef has Sosa as his name. So I'm like, fam, come on now. I'm like, I know that her parents wasn't whenever year she was born, they were like, oh, we're gonna name this little one Sosa Johnson. I'm like, man, come on now. That ain't no actual name.
What's her real name? You do understand she tried to run over a cop, right? You do understand the severity of that? He saved your life?
He was trying to pull me in front.
He was trying to pull you away. What's her name? She from Albuquerque too? Okay. Give us a minute. We'll be leaving here in a second.
Like, they gonna find it out, so.
Derek found her.
No, she's not gonna give up her chick.
But we know who she is?
Yeah, we know. No, she's not coming back.
I knew it.
Step out from me now.
Yeah, sir, would you mind backing up?
Do you have anything in your ball gonna poke me, stick me, come here, me?
No, just 2 lighters.
2 lighters? Do you do dope or anything like that?
Opiates.
Opiates? What do you do? Pills?
That's messed up, man.
Pinch the
So
middle of
it's
your
just something where it's like, it's just, man, because here's the thing. I know of, like, well, I can, it's like, I don't know, because it's like, I'm not trying to say it just for it being personal reasons, but I guess if I know that it could help out some people out there, I knew people in that situation. And the outcome of this usually isn't good when you just keep going down that dark path, and it's most likely, with the stealing, with the doing drugs, all that stuff, is usually going to lead down in a dark path to where it's like you're going to, I feel like at that last moment before whatever happens, it's like you're going to realize, like, dang, I had my whole life ahead of me. I could have been doing something productive. I could have been, because it's like, fam, I see where, like, friends of mine's where they, even, like, friends where it's like, I ain't really cool with them, but just to see if, like, they got a business going on, I'm like, hey, more power to you, But it's like, I think I was, like, a friend of mine's, an old friend of mine's had, like, an eyelash business. I see where people be getting in the nails, what else do people, it's like, I think even eyebrows too. It's like, I'm saying, it's like, you can go to a school for that. I don't know how much it costs, but I'm like, yeah, get you a part-time job. What else? I'm saying, it's like, even with content creating, it's like, if you guys, yeah, I feel like that's something that I need to push out more of. It's like, getting the content creating, you know, it's honestly gonna be a pursuit of happiness type story, where it's like, yeah, you might not be making anything at the start of it all, and you might find yourself in some struggling situations, but eventually when you get that, because I remember when I got my first check from YouTube, I was gassed up over it, because I was like, I ain't never got that type of money before through YouTube. So it's like, and then it's just with all the other things that comes with content creating, it's like, you got like sponsorships, brand ambassador deals, it's like affiliate programs, it's like so many different things that you could get into where it can help you in your situation. So I'm just saying, it's like, I know for me, TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, SeatGeek, what else done helped me out? Yeah, it's like them been the main ones that have really helped me out when it came down to, you know, it's like, yeah, like, especially during COVID, because I was like, yeah, when I lost the cafe job that I was working at, it's like, if it wasn't for content creating, I don't know where I would be at right now. So yeah, it's just most likely working at another, 9 to 5. And it's like, there ain't nothing wrong with that. But I'm just saying, it's like, those should be the only two routes that you have, whether it's a 9 to 5 or you starting your business. Not stealing from a business, but anyway.
And shake out those lighters for me, please. You are under arrest, okay? Do you have any kids?
No.
Can you unbuckle your seatbelt or no? You gotta get off the dope, Angelica. 19 years old, dude. How long you been on blues?
2 years.
Since you were 17? There's programs out there to help you, man. I understand you're on the streets. I get it. I understand more than most, okay? But the thing is you live in a state that helps a lot. I would prefer if you get together and get off the streets, get off the blues. It's only a matter of time till that stuff kills you, man.
That's
You're
facts.
gonna get up the lighters for?
Yeah, why?
I feel something else right there still.
You have something else?
I feel,
Yeah,
I
lift
don't
it
know.
up. Reach it. Lift it up.
I just don't know.
Alright, I'm gonna pinch in between your bra and shake it out, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Go in there. Thank you for telling me.
What age are you charging here with? Or what's coming in?
Shoplifting, resisting, and possession of a controlled substance.
Angelica was charged with shoplifting, resisting, and possession of a controlled substance.
Yeah, it's like, it's things like that where it's like, you know, like that cop said, it's like there's programs, and, you know, if I knew some, I would recommend some. But yeah, it's like there's people, there are places, there's a lot of things out there that can help you out. But I'm like, the route of ending up in these videos, you know, because I know I be reacting to these videos from my own source of entertainment. But if I can pass out some advice to, you know, any individual that, I guess, like, if you're watching these and then maybe you might know somebody or you might be in a situation like this yourself, it's like, yeah, it's like, you know, you can get help. And it's like, if you think that there are people out there that's gonna judge you, I'm like, they just as worse than you. So it's just one of those things. I'm like, I know somebody in her position came to me and they said that, hey, I need your help. Can you know, what advice can, I'm like, nah, it ain't gonna be no advice. I'm like, me and you, I'm like, here, I'm pulling out a friend contract, and I'm like, here, sign this contract. I'm like, me and you are friends now. I'm going to help you. It ain't gonna be no advice. I'm going to help you, you know? So, yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, you know, and I just know that there'll be people out there where it's like, you'll see people like this and you want to judge. I'm like, what's judging gonna do besides just, I guess, put them further? Because I feel like when they see somebody judging them, they, in a way, is probably thinking like, well, I don't care. It's like, judge me. I'm like, I'm just gonna live this life, rather than actually sitting down, getting through to them and talk with them. So yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, you know, you see somebody in a situation like this or know somebody in a situation like this, and I know there'll be people that'll comment talking about, well, what if they don't want your help? It's like, force the help upon them, you know? But it's like, it's just something where it's like, I would rather see that than to have it where it's like, it's a situation where you end up burying that person. Because I know that for a fact that girl probably got people out there that care for her. There might be a guy that she went to school with that might have a low-key crush on her whenever it was in school. But yeah, it's like, I'm pretty sure a lot of people wouldn't want to see her in a situation where she's no longer here with us and things. I'm pretty sure a lot of people, they was like, no, we want to see you at Thanksgiving. We want to see you at Christmas. We want to see you at, like, you know, all types of get-togethers and things, you know? So, but anyways, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to Police Watch for more videos like this. Like, subscribe to me too, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.